Well, Elon Musk gives a sharp warning to the American public. Trump must win the election or civilization is on the line. We're uncovering this story and so much more here on Beyond the Headlines, only on Vigilant News. This segment is sponsored by Goldco, helping Americans protect their retirement and savings with precious metals at vnngold.com. I'm Elijah Schaefer. Let's start the show. Modernity News reports that Elon Musk has a warning for Americans about the next election, and it seems like this could be a perilous time for all of us. Elon Musk says that Trump must win or civilization is on the line. In quotes, Kamala wants to destroy your right to free speech. We need to talk about this. Ex-owner Elon Musk urged Thursday that he believes Donald Trump must win, that is the election, in order to save civilization. I've never been materially active in politics before, but that time I think civilization as we know it is on the line, Musk reported. He added that if we want to preserve freedom and meritocracy in America, then Trump must win. I have never been materially active, he posted on X. He's responding to someone named Sean McGuire who said, Elon is one of the best in the world at synthesizing complex information and seeing a path forward. He's not always right, as none of us are, but he has an incredible track record of seeing non-obvious things years ahead of others. Now, in follow-up posts, Musk warned that U.S. under Kamala Harris is on the road to communism and the end of freedom of speech. As Doge designer said, it is no longer Republicans versus Democrats, it's America versus communism. Now, that's a battle that America must win. And Elon Musk said not immediately, but firmly on that path. And that goes to show you, when you hear them talking about censorship, when you see how vastly different our nation has become in the last several years, the fact that they're freaking out about $10 million given by a Russian-backed company to Tenet Media, where Benny Johnson and Dave Rubin and Lauren Chen might have been pointing out the obvious, like the American society is collapsing and our economy sucks. They're ignoring the massive corruption, the millions, billions of dollars being funneled in by Israel to justify their conflict in Gaza, the corruption in Ukraine. I mean, what else? Qatar, the money? I mean, it's all over the place. And if you want more of that, well, you can keep voting that way. Now, there was a video that came out of Kamala Harris talking about how they need to censor or prosecute people and try to get control of social media companies through censorship. Now, this is really confusing to a lot of us because we don't understand why they're censoring exactly what it is we cannot say and why they don't respect our First Amendment. Listen to this clip. It's actually alarming.
And will put the Department of Justice of the United States back in the business of justice. We will double the Civil Rights Division and direct law enforcement to counter this extremism. We will hold social media platforms accountable for the hate infiltrating their platforms because they have a responsibility to help fight against this threat to our democracy. And if you profit off of hate, if you act as a megaphone for misinformation or cyber warfare, if you don't police your platforms, we are going to hold you accountable as a community.
So this is crazy. Think about this. You have the current vice president of the United States, an established candidate that was put into place, literally installed in a coup d'etat against the current president, Joe Biden, which never even really won an election. And in the midst of this, she's saying, we're going to double the Justice Department, not to stop the organized crime, not to end the Venezuelan gang takeovers, not to clean up our streets of the homeless transients pushing drugs on our children. She says we're going to prosecute social media companies for allowing hate. Don't ask me, but I don't remember anywhere in the First Amendment it said you have the right to free speech, except for when someone thinks you're hateful. Now, I'm not for just being a dickhead on purpose, but let's be real here for a second. Hate is a protected part of free speech, and you can profit off what the hell you want because we're a free country, damn it. Now, as many of you guys know that the 2024 election is on our doorstep, and Kamala Harris and Tim Walz are knocking on your door. They're actually pushing for higher taxes, censorship, and even taxes on unrealized gains, which essentially is taxes on money you haven't even earned. Now, you think they're going to come for your actual personal bank accounts? Of course they are. Your money's not safe. They could take anything away. And so you got to diversify your investments. Don't wait to find out what's going to happen underneath these communists. Learn how you can protect your savings and your investments with real gold and silver. This is everything you've worked for. Now, You can do this today with the top-rated precious metals company, Goldco. Goldco has over 6,000 five-star reviews, a bunch of awards, and has helped people just like you purchase over $2.5 billion in gold and silver. Visit vnngold.com to get your free 2024 gold and silver kit, plus up to a 10% instant match on bonus silver for qualified accounts. Learn how precious metals like gold and silver can help you. Visit vnngold.com. That's vnngold.com. Now, as I mentioned, the craziest thing about this is RFK explained that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, the first thing that they did when they got into office was figure out how to open up a portal to further censorship. This is why our community, our future is on the line. Listen.
37 hours after he took the oath of office, President Biden's White House opened up a portal for the FBI to begin to have access to social media posts on all the different social media sites. And the FBI then invited in the CIA, DHS, the IRS, and CISA. CISA is this new agency that is the center of the censorship industrial complex that is in charge of making sure Americans don't hear things that their government doesn't want them to hear. And those agencies and other agencies, including the health agencies like CDC, were given access to go into the social media sites and change posts and slow walk things and shadow ban posts. That it was part of that effort. They removed my Instagram account. I had almost 1 million followers. They say it was for misinformation, but they could not point to a single post that I ever made that was factually erroneous. And they actually, Facebook pushed back in the email chain. You can see Facebook pushing back at the White House and saying, wait a minute, he's not, this isn't misinformation. This is not factually erroneous. What they're saying is actually true. And they had to invent a new word, which is called malinformation, which is information that is factually true, but nevertheless inconvenient for the government. And that became disinformation, misinformation, and malinformation. That's what that is. So everybody, and
isn't that illegal? That's illegal.
Yeah, and the emails show that Facebook, the people said they were saying about the White House in their private emails with each other. These people are cynical, terrible people, and they knew what they were doing was breaking the law, but they were under tremendous pressure. I mean, Facebook has all these deals with the government, and as do all the media companies with the intelligence agencies and elsewhere. Plus, the White House was overtly telling them that they were going to, if they didn't comply, that their Section 230 immunity was in jeopardy.
So this manipulation of the government onto the social media companies was just protected by the Supreme Court in a recent case. Now, Trump, in response to this, is saying, look, Musk has the future of our country in better hands when we put it directly to him. So listen to this. He's going to actually give Musk control. Watch.
Fourth, at the suggestion of Elon Musk, who has given me his complete and total endorsement. That's nice. Smart guy. He knows what he's doing. It's very, very much appreciated. I will create a government efficiency commission tasked with conducting a complete financial and performance audit of the entire federal government and making recommendations for drastic reforms. We need to do it. Can't go on the way we are now. And Elon, because he's not very busy, has agreed to head that task force. Be interesting if he has the time.
And he has the time. Obviously, it's a joke, but we're hoping Elon Musk can reorganize the government. Okay, I understand Trump isn't perfect. He pushed the vaccines. He's sending a lot of money to foreign countries. He wants to continue the war, in Israel and whatnot. But look, the way that I don't think he's going to be censoring like Kamala Harris, and I think he's our best choice. Some people are countering Trump, saying they're not going to vote for him. I vehemently disagree with that position. I respect people's right to do whatever the hell they want in this country in terms of how they vote. But come on, guys. We've got to get Trump into office. If you believe me or you disagree with me, leave a comment down below, like this video. And if you want more videos like this direct to your inbox, sign up for our newsletter today at vigilantnews.com, or you can sign up on Rumble and X as our subscribers for free. We're at Vigilant News. Have a great rest of the week, and may God bless the United States of America. I'm signing off.